is In the Shadows Podcast. Lots of cigar talk, but if it's going on in the world, we'll be talking about that too. And by the way, the fellows don't shy away from controversial topics. Trust me. So grab that stick, kick back with your favorite drink, and let's do the thing. This is the In the Shadows Podcast. Now your hosts, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin.
My back hurt.
Of course.
We're not live, right?
We are definitely live, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah. Hey, guys. I'm like Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to another episode of Shadow Smokes Legion in the Shadow Podcast. I'm your host, and we have some Puppy Rick, the
What
Duel
up?
Master,
Yes.
and Midnight Cigar Eric. Boring.
Boo.
So,
Wait, no, like we're live. Like
we're
live.
live. It's like
Like-
last time. It's like last time.
Oh shit.
It's like last time. You know what?
My back don't hurt no more. I'm a man.
Yeah, just like last time, I forgot to say, hey, Rick, you might want to go check out the comments on the other side because I can't see that side.
On
X.
okay. Yeah. I have it up.
I probably need to. Hey, Sosa. I probably need to. I don't know. Does the Facebook comment shows? I don't even know. It doesn't tell me which one shows which one? Oh, it kind of does. Okay, Facebook will show. All right, so we'll just leave it like that. You just have to keep an eye on X. So today, just about the right time to have another episode. Again, this is our podcast. We usually don't stream this, but if we're streaming it, it's because it's just about time. Okay. I feel like we'll give it a few try about what we have for streaming, and see how the feedback is. If not, we can go back to the original pre-recorded way. But then, has to do with how much time we have. Because last episode, I still haven't edited it yet, put on the podcast thing. So
I think this is the way to go, man.
Yeah, with release around the corner, with a lot of things being prepared, time is very more condensed.
oh yeah, you bet. I mean, it's definitely condensed. I don't have enough time today. I spend much of my day worried about pretty much everything else. You gotta worry about the attire for the event, which started since last night, and we had to worry about things that is in creation, like few items, and then had to worry about the ITS project, which
What the fuck?
came out to be a very funny,
I'm like staring at Eric's the entire time.
conversation. It will have to be like a private story, I guess. What are you doing, man? Like, I feel bad for the cigar looking at you, man.
I'm just waiting for it to ignite so I can
Soft, gentle heat.
Wow.
Soft, gentle heat. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I think. Jeez.
all smooth brain.
South Smooth Brain's right. You got a freaking lighter, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna use a lighter to light something up to just. Come on, man.
Come on, man. I'm trying to be.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to be, mystic. Trying to be.
You want to be professional?
I'm trying to be
Have you heard about
elegant.
this?
I mean, that's
One
another
guy.
tick word. That's a letter A.
There is one guy today tell me that he heard somewhere that you should be swallowing your smoke.
Oh
to taste that
shit, dude!
All right,
I-
come on,
You should
man.
be you what?
Bro, I was
Yeah.
watching this guy. Okay, these two guys fucking get on live, right? I was smoking cigar, I have nothing to do, watching these two guys, and the funny thing is that one of his friend got an delusional bowl, cut it, light it, got problem drawing, smoking, whatever. He's like, I just messed up my delusional bowl. I was like, I just watched him. I was like, how did you mess it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of messed up. I was like, I just sit there, just fucking trying to concentrate, like what's wrong, what happened to the cigar? And he was like, I think it's too wet. I was like, what the? I was like, what? So he went inside. Right? He came back a minute later, grab another Andalusian bowl.
Huh? You just not finished that? And
Yeah, he just left it there, and so he got another one. Came out, lit it, smoked it. He's like, yeah, I messed up this one too. I was like,
Okay.
okay, like exactly. That's why that was my reaction. I was like, okay, what the, all right, right. And he's like, his other friend's like, why? What's wrong? What happened? He's like, yeah, I messed up this one too. I think I scorched the wrapper too much. I was like,
What?
I was like, what the fuck what am I watching right now? Right? He's like, yeah, I think I overheat the cigar by lighting it. I was like,
You overheat the cigar by lighting it.
yeah, that was his excuse. That's why he's like, oh, it doesn't taste right because I scorched the wrapper.
It's like saying I burnt my cake in the oven.
Bro.
It's like, of
Well,
course,
that's actually possible.
well, no,
Well, yes,
just-
that is possible.
Just
yeah.
been placing it. You still gotta cook or bake the cake for it to be made. Just because it's in the oven and heat is on doesn't mean now it's automatically burnt. You have to bake it past its time, then it's burnt. Not the moment you just put it in the oven. Oh shit, it's burnt.
Yeah, I was just so confused the whole entire time I was watching him, man. I was like, so this one guy just fucked up 2 Andalusian bowl, but not really fuck it up. Okay, cool. Then
my water got wet.
And the other guy was like smoking his energy. He's like, oh, my shit's perfect, dry burn, dry box and all of that. And it's like, it tastes amazing. He took a puff and it's like he fucking came all over the fucking screen. It's like he was like, oh my god, this thing is like so perfect. It's like the best thing I ever smoked in this whole fucking universe and shit like that. And I was like, okay. And then he's telling his other friends, like, hey man, you need to get your cigar right. How you smoke it right? You have to gentle flame it, not torch it, and blah 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 blah. I was like, what the fuck, right? And then that same guy that's saying all of that, he's like, well, my end to do. So he's like, have you ever swallowed your smoke? Right?
Okay.
The other guy was like, you mean inhale it? He's like, no, not inhaling, just swallow it, right? And the other guy was like, I don't think I could recommend that to any cigar.
Exactly.
Right?
Why?
And then he went and did it. He went and swallowed the smoke.
And then these are the people that create cases that doctors use against us.
No, these are the people that should never be smoking.
Bro, I was like, I watched him swallow it. He was like, it enhanced the flavor, the notes, and everything that you get from the cigar.
He might as well throw the whole entire cigar down his throat.
And he was like, you only should,
that definitely enhances chances of meeting God.
Dude, his excuse was doing it is like only if the cigar aged 5 years and up.
You know what? I always thought about, why do people like us have a podcast? It's like, you know what? Never mind. The qualification and the bar is so low.
Oh my God. Fucking dead, bro. I'm so dead. I was like,
there's a lot of people out there that try to, review or talk about cigars and stuff like that. But there are definitely people that you can tell is full of shit. Okay? Full of shit. And that's one of them. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's somebody that you watch regularly, you follow, but if you listen to their recommendation, cigar 5 years or older should be swallowed.
Can you make that the title of the stream?
I should. Can I change this shit?
oh shit.
Oh, I could. Can I?
Yes.
Oh, I am going to change it.
How to get 1 million likes and 1 million views in one day.
Bro, I was just sitting there. I was so mind blown. I have to text Tony about it. I was like, yo, I'm watching this motherfucker swallowing smoke, dude. Like, he's like, it brings some hair chest to your fucking. He brings some hair to your chest, make you manly, make you taste all the rest of the flavor that's lost when you exhale. I was like, oh shit, kill me now.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, the funny thing is, he's like, his friend was like looking at him like, so you don't inhale, you don't inhale and exhale. He's like, no, just swallow it, gone.
It was like drink your shit. Just
like drink your cigar, bro.
I just changed the title. Cigar 5 year or older should be swallowed.
Bro, I have no fucking idea. And this is the guy that I don't know why. Like when I get in my YouTube page and it always show his page for some reason. This is the guy that banned me multiple times on the chat. Multiple times because remember I told you the story, Tony, when he asked me what kind of car I drive and I told him what kind of car I drive, then he got mad. And then he started flexing with his friend stuff. His friend is fucking rich, driving fucking Rolls Royce, have like multiple fucking Lamborghinis in the garage and everything. Pretty fucking stacked, right? Fucking G-Wagon in the driveway all day long. And I was like, bro, I don't need you to flex with your friend stuff. To me, because I told him, I think I know your friend got it. Period. I think he got it.
mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just saying, I can see his shit. He got it. Cool. But you in this fucking little Corolla getting mad at me for you asking me what I drove and I give you my answer. It's fucking insane. And he banned me multiple times on the chat because I keep telling him the truth because about the Ashton cigar, about Padrones, about AJs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's this guy, bro.
I publicly invite that guy to come to our show to talk to us,
Bro.
on the chat. We'd love to talk to this guy. You know, this guy ain't quitter because Spitter's a quitter and he swallows.
I'll give him that at least. But
Yeah, give him that. What?
So ironically, so today's smoke is red meat lover. Red meat lover. Apparently, someone else loves red meat or some type of meat, swallow and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm smoking.
Hashtag swallow smoke show.
Well, I'm smoking
Yeah,
and,
Presidente.
and then Yeho. So it's aged for at least 5 years. So should I swallow the smoke?
Just take. Have you seen people like go to like hot dog eating competition? They just go. You should do that to your cigar.
So yeah, I can give you a perfect reason why I have this now because I'm thinking about titles of this damn podcast. Either 5 years or older should be swallowed, or are you a swallower?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, you guys want to try it?
No.
No.
No. I'm trying to prove my doctor wrong.
Even the senior, he inhaled it, but he spit it back out.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, at least senior, just inhale, exhale.
Wait, if he swallowed the smoke, did he fart out the smoke later on?
I have no fucking.
Ooh.
Should I?
Like
Should I?
Like a turbo, like a turbo without the blowout valves.
That's how they make gurkhas.
No, that's how they make kakas.
I don't know. Should I message him because?
Yeah, you should ask him. Like after you swallow smoke, does it come out smoke on the behind?
I was going.
So
crazy.
that's where the saying "blowing smoke up your ass" comes from.
Shouldn't that be that swallow smoke up your ass?
But blow smoke out your ass. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, I mean that's how people came out with the idea how to make exhaust.
So this right here,
Well,
I'm doing.
I mean, that's just exhausting.
This is called torching the wrapper. It's like you give that little burnt taste to the wrapper.
Yeah,
It's basically ruined right now.
Yeah, like I took a puff. I'm torching the wrapper. I see.
It's fucking.
And if you
It's,
swallow
Oh my
it,
god! I'm burning my cigar. Oh my god!
bro, his friend was, dude. I thought I was the stupid one. I'm sitting here
I
smoking
mean, you still
cigar.
are, but you're not as you gain
But
more.
if you want to be the stupid one, we'll allow you. It's not. We're not gonna fight you for that.
It's like I'm sitting here. I feel like a retard smoking my cigar, fucking touching up my cigar, my wrapper, and everything. I was like,
I know, right?
right,
You're
fuck.
burning your wrapper. How
Right?
dare you? How dare you? How dare you? So when you get a barber pole, you should go around it too.
It was the craziest thing. I was just sitting here doing videos. I try to come up with ideas, and I'm watching these two guys. I was like, I don't know shit anymore. I don't know shit about cigars, bro. Like, no wonder why I quit.
Yeah. That's something. I don't know. I've been so busy today. I didn't even think about that. I thought I had a lot of idea what to talk about, like modern news and stuff like that. But that one trumps it all. That story you just told me right before I came up trumps it all.
Yeah. Ironically, that trumps Trump. Whatever you think about Trump, that trumps Trump.
Man,
I've been smoking
So
cigars the wrong way.
Right before I came there, I was reading I get feeds from X and stuff like that, and people complaining about how Department of Education just got a notification to evict by 6 p.m. today or something like that.
Wow.
And then people like, you know what? The education system is all screwed up now. We're screwed and stuff like that. I was like, have you seen the people today on their education level? It's even worse than like primals.
I mean,
it's even worse than like when back in the day there's no like teachers.
But technically speaking, Board of Ed, they afflict a little bit of education, but they're more like hall monitors in a sense. So it's their position is not really much of a big thing, but it's not. It's this weird seesaw. So with or without them,
No, I can't bear to watch it. Okay, I can't bear to watch it because for number one, I think reading is gotten so bad. Science has got really bad. Math, I don't know how many times you guys see me on the Legion thinking arguing about people's math because I think that people don't know how to do math anymore and don't even argue with me about math. I'm Asian. I sneezed and math came out. Okay. So, like, when I look at that, I was like, dude, what happened to the education system? What happened? they should get rid of that because it's not working, right?
Yeah.
They should get rid of whatever. They should get rid of all the teacher, to be honest with you, because it's not working.
Well, yeah, I will say more to have like better screening on teachers and
No,
more...
no. I think that is the problem with Department of Education, right? Because they give you a prerequisite of what to teach, but apparently, like it's so slow that you still have people left behind, and those people left behind, you can't fail them, so they continue to move on, and they go to the society, right? And they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I have baby brothers. I have twin cousins. They're both 12, and I hear like what they do, and it's just like the educational system now. It's like for like robots. There's no more hands-on activities. There's no more like experiments with science and stuff like that. It's just more about, all right, read this chapter. All right, here's a test. Now read this chapter.
I agree with that. I put out a question in the Legion, and freaking error goes straight to AI.
Yes.
But it's still good to at least have hands-on technology, have way more of a like you're more social.
I was very hand-on with my AI. I'm just saying.
There's more social skills, and now these kids are so fucking weird. Skibbity, Ohio Riz, saying all these weird shit and making a trend is like weird. But yeah, I agree. The board of education needs to be changed. If you're saying Skibbity and you think you're cool with saying Sigma, Ohio Riz, yeah, you should be, reverse the, go back to your mom, like in her. Just
whoa.
You need more time in the womb to develop your brain a little bit more.
More like go back there for another couple of years before you come back out. Because like right now I think the education system is failing Americans. To be honest with you, like
I agree.
I looked at it. I was like, oh, this is what I learned back in '95, and this is what they teach today, dude. Really? Like how stupid? Like I seen those like street questions, and they're like, oh, how many states America have? They couldn't name it. They're like, who's the current president? They couldn't. Like, that's crazy.
Where
is America on this map? Or where is Britain on this map?
I think like those videos are really targeted retarded people.
No, those people like usually are from like college campus.
It's true.
They just go to college campus and ask people.
I don't know. I think it's just they really just target retarded people. To tell the truth.
How can really you can go to the street and then like, oh, that's a retarded one. That's a retarded one.
Oh no, you do multiple, right? Then you pick and choose what you want to post anyway.
Yeah, but the problem that they exist is the problem. Well, I mean, a master program and those fools use AI for everything. So disappointing. Yeah, AI is basically like calculator. You type in a number and
I love AI. I don't know. I can't. Now, dude, before I didn't use AI. I was so mistaken. I missed so much a part of my life. Like now that I actually
you just became dumber.
I just pay for AI. I swear to God, I love that motherfucking thing.
You just became dumber. You can't answer your own questions anymore.
Yeah, you can't think for yourself.
But
right now you should pull out your thing and just have AI to do your answers right now.
Exactly, but then I would know the answer for the future reference.
It's like,
no, you won't, because next time you'll forget.
Anymore. Yeah, I can't speak anymore. Just you hit a button. Today I am reviewing Cohiba Sector Red. All right.
Like people no longer. Yes, it takes away critical thinking. People no longer try to remember. Like how many people try to remember how to spell shit anymore?
Definitely not me. I could barely. I don't know how many.
I Google and I just pray to Jesus and I type it and hopefully it says, "Do you mean this?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's how you spell it."
I don't even know how many digits on the clock.
You don't know how many digits is on the clock.
Yeah, how many digits on the clock?
How many hours
how many digit is on the clock?
How many digits is on the clock?
Digits?
Digits.
You're also including the seconds or only just the numbers?
Digits.
There's a trick question right there. Because I know he's talking about digits. And some people also ask how many numbers on there.
Yeah.
And then it duplicates the 1 and 2s because 1 and 12 is 1 and 2. So it's a dumb question.
Oh, look at that. Fucking Tony fucking figured it out. You should let Rick fucking dive. You should let Rick dive.
I told you. I go, math came out.
That's why I was like, I was adding
because Rick didn't understand. I said digit. He started saying numbers, and I knew he was fucking up.
No. That's why I was asking the more expansion. I'm like, if it's just digits, then yeah, what Tony said.
I think when you said digit, Rick is trying to look for his little controller and digi evolve that shit.
Yes, I was making my Agumon turn into a Pikachu.
But totally different universe. Phone kids' ability to retain information. Our fault as parent. I can admit it. Yes and no. Yes and no. I think it did do that. It did do that, right? But at the same time, I think we're just using it the wrong way. Because kids nowadays have too much of useless information, too much useless knowledge. I should say that. Too much useless knowledge. Had they applied that knowledge to a useful knowledge, that would have been better. But obviously, we're people, right? We're young and stuff like that. We like to use it for the wrong information, the dumb information. I always remember that shit. If you ask them, do you remember what that meme with they just had to describe that meme, they'll tell you exactly what it is.
Like if you ask them,
do you remember that equation?
Yeah, like if you tell somebody who was the first president, they're like, you need to ask them, what does Ohio Riz stands for? Oh, it means this and that. What does skibbity means? Oh, skibbity means this. Oh, what does I don't know. What else stupid shit they say? Yeet. What does yeet mean? Oh, it means this. All right, yeah. But who was the person who invented, the light bulb?
But that really depends, because light bulb was invented before it just didn't burn long.
Which is true. I know that, but again, the one that takes the most fame for it. But that's the point. It's just like it's a whole bunch of useless information, and it all depends on how you use these type of things. Because social media, and nowadays, especially for these kids, it shrinks their attention span. Now they need stimulation all the time. It's not like when we were growing up, we watched cartoons and then there's a 2-minute commercial, and we're like, all right, we'll go to the fucking bathroom or we'll go to the kitchen. Yeah, there's something those good commercials. Oh, J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. You remember these shits, and it's like it sticks in your head. But nowadays, the kids they skip they have to skip buttons for commercials, or they pay for a premium and this, and if it's not interesting, they'll just skip ahead towards the end. They need that stimulation every 26 seconds.
That's scoring.
Yeah.
Raymond, I didn't think that's useless information. I think I think that's very useful for people to remember building history and stuff like that. It's part of the history. It's part of the engineering, right? You had to remember the past to be able to do better. I think something like that, historical information about building or a bridge and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. I like when we say useless information, we'll be like, what does RIDS mean? That really doesn't do anything. Because I like the slang back in my time. So
true.
Yeah, like nobody use wicked anymore.
You'd be surprised. I hear it occasionally.
How many people use iconic? How many people use?
I use it.
You still use iconic? That's iconic. Spiffy.
I don't use spiffy. I mean, kids nowadays
What did you just say to me?
Spiffy.
No, he's not gonna give you a stiffy. It's spiffy.
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 Rad is a good word. Yeah.
Well, rad is a lot for skateboarders. That was radical, man. That was radical, dude. Or surfers. That was rad, man. Or stoners.
I'm glad Spiffy is gone.
Spiffy is gone.
I mean, today's generation, they say icon instead of iconic.
Golden.
Again, it's like
that's golden. Yeah.
Their brain is shortened, so you shorten every word.
Yeah. Today, like. Okay, back in the day, you use words that I can relate to. Like, when someone says gold, that's golden. I mean, okay, that makes sense, even if you don't know what it is, right? Somebody come out and says, go riz her. I was like, what?
Somebody I'm about to go to prison.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But yeah, I really think education system needs to be overhauled. And okay, so the plan that I've heard that we all know is got to be get rid of Department of Education, put the state back to power to decide what to teach the kids. And if people have a problem, they just vote out their state representatives, right? And every few years that will take care of it. But I don't see what's wrong with that. I think that's pretty good. Education, people in the federal government is not going to be able to see, how good the people's grades are, and I don't know, Buffalo, New York, or how good the grades are in Bronx, right? Is the only way to see what the problem is the local. However, I think the problem with that is that if you had a federal government in there, you can get federal grants. Without that, the school don't get. I don't know how much the school gets funding, and that goes back to the local people, right? You get what you pay for, right? You pay a lot of tax, you get used to school. If you don't pay a lot of tax, you get 1 + 1 = 2. So I think that's fine.
Yeah, education's it could be subjective depending on where you're being brought up at. It's like you wouldn't really teach much about like city life if you're like in a very rural area. So like applying to like certain things that's like more business orientated. If you want to learn stuff like that, again, you move into that kind of district. It's like allowing each city and state to normalize the standards of their education makes sense.
Yeah, I think like the stuff like affirmative action is kind of weird. It's like, oh, we gotta put more people in here because gotta fill in these races category or something. It's like what? If you're good, you're good. You're bad, don't blame the race, okay? Because it's not the race, it's the parent. It's the parent, right?
Yes.
We grew up in like, if you don't study hard and get A's, we disown you. That's what we grew up with. Okay, you do the same thing to your kid, maybe they'll study harder. Eric's like just had a little smirk. It's like, yeah, I remember that. We always have a neighbor that's better than you. I mean, that's not true, Eric.
No, it's
actually don't exist.
It's actually not the neighbor, just the whole street.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a neighbor. That's a neighbor. There's always somebody better than you. Okay, and then your mom always know. I don't know how. Your mom always know, right? I don't even know that kid, but like your mom knows, right? It's like like the 3 store down, across the street, the little kid, he gets A and he's the math. You're like, dude, he's like 3-year-old. Of course he gets A. It's okay. No, he does 3 is A's in calculus at 3-year-old. And why can't you do that? Why can't you do that?
No, but I can't do it to this day. So all right, I can't answer that question, bro.
Why can't you do that? And his brother played piano with his toes. Mom, that's because he had no arm.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he's still better than you.
Play with his toes. Can you play with his toes?
You used to hit me when I play with my toes.
Right? It's always, that's how we brought up, right? Is there is someone that push you to do better, not because you should, it's because you have to. Then you do good. Then you do good, right? You're not gonna be like getting pushed into a school where like you study very, very hard and you get criticized for it. Oh, our school has 70% Asian. That's racist. It's a $5,000 a month private school. They better get really, really good grades. True. And their parents work their ass off to go there.
True.
Yeah. And I like that. What kind of thing is that? It's crazy. Study harder. You don't have that problem. What is this? My wife called me racist. I told her I'm not racist. I'm patriotic. I have issue with people coming into the country illegally, not just because they come from a certain background. Okay, I don't think that's racist because that could be any race.
Yeah, that literally could be anybody.
I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban.
It could be anybody.
Like literally, I don't. Why is that even racist? Because I think,
for example, if I say it, I was like, I don't want those illegal immigrants here. You know how many of them are Asians?
That's quite a bit.
How many Russians? How many Irish? How many Italians?
That's not really racist. That's just asking people not to come in. There is a right way to come in, and probably cheaper.
I don't know.
I don't know if they know.
It's 5 million right now, bro.
But no, that's the investment thing. It's different.
I'll just say
there's multiple different types of ethnicities coming in, but obviously one has a larger population coming in, but there's still others coming in. So this isn't exactly just only me one type of people. It's all people.
No, I think
there's a lot of Cubans in Miami, and they came here illegally.
Every race. Anybody who want to come to America, every race.
Yep. If I see an Asian people that's freaking illegal here, I was like, hey man, come in the right way. What the fuck you doing? I'm about to call ICE on your ass real quick.
$75.
I don't need it for $75. I can do it for free. I'm not racist.
Yeah,
I think there's a right way to do things.
Yeah, there is a thing that somewhat triggered by the way people represent things. If there is a proper way to enter, and I'm not saying that I don't have illegal friends back in the days. I do. I have illegal friends back in the days, but at the time, I don't think about what is taken away from other people. I was like, what's wrong with that? They just worked, right? And I, at the same time, I don't think about that there is a proper way to do it. Because when they say that, like for Asians nowadays, they don't come here from the border like that. They just airplane in, and they just overstay their visa.
Well, tell the
truth.
There's a lot of Asian right now that's coming through Mexico. Tell the truth, a lot. So
which I don't understand. Why would you go all that way and pay a snakehead to do that when you can just buy a plane ticket, fly over?
Well, because it would take a longer time, right? Or you
wouldn't.
need,
No.
and plus there's a lot of paperwork that you need to get approved to do as well. And if you don't have wealth, it's very low.
No.
chance of you being
Okay,
approved.
so if you think about the illegals, right? They cross over, ask for asylum. Yes.
What?
But the proper way is to fly in and ask for asylum. You can
Yeah,
still
but-
ask for asylum at the immigration.
You can't even fly in, bro.
No. When you fly into and then you'll get stopped at the immigration, you can ask for asylum.
You can't even fly in, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay. Why can't you fly in?
How are you gonna
get a-
fly
you-
in?
You get a tourist visa and fly in.
Yeah, if you get a tourist visa and you have to go through all that stuff, and it's not easy to get a visa
No.
to America.
You kidding me? Asians nowadays?
Yes, it's not easy,
No, anybody.
especially
can-
poor people.
Well, if you're poor people, you wouldn't have that money to do that.
Well, they have enough money to do whatever it is, but they don't have enough money to do that part of the paperwork. And plus, and you know how Asia work. If you don't have money, you don't pay the upward of people that's over there that's handling the paperwork. Your paperwork don't even go through.
No. I'm saying you're saying about those like inside practice, right?
Well,
I'm talking about there's a way to fly over here.
yeah, which is you need to get the visa and you need to talk to people that do it.
But once you get here,
It's
ask for
very-
asylum. They
It's
help you out and
very
do it.
corrupted.
No, once you get here at the immigration, you ask for asylum. Those people help you do it. They
Yeah.
tell you how to do it.
You're saying if when they get here, but the thing is, it's so hard to get your foot on America.
Right. Well, if you're sketchy, yeah, you're not gonna get your tourist visa. You can just go apply for a tourist visa.
Yes, and like I say, you can apply, but is your paperwork going to go through unless you have money to do all of that? So I'm just saying. That's
You know, when you apply for a visa, you don't go to your own country people. You go to the embassy, right? You apply a visa from the country that you want to go to.
Yeah, you think they're gonna do that in Vietnam where they speak no fucking not one word of English? They're not gonna get translated. They're not getting anything help that's over there from the government.
If you have the money to go to Mexico and then sneaking from Mexico, yes, you have the money to do that.
I don't think they really have the money like that. I think it's cheaper for them and it's easier for them to go from to Mexico, and it is.
And then pay a
definitely
snakehead to walk them over.
Well, it's better than paying like fucking hundreds of $1,000s that they don't have.
It doesn't cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to apply for a tourist visa.
For you, maybe not, right? Because I know people from my country. I'm not talking about any other country because I know Vietnam. That's about it. And they have to go through so much loophole to get the foot in America. And
I know from China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, it's just a tourist visa. Yeah, they ask them what they want to do. I want to go to Disney World.
it doesn't work. Like because my girl, her friend is trying to get a tourist visa to America. It's almost impossible.
Oh yeah,
Almost
you need,
impossible.
well, certain country you need an invitation. You get someone to write your invitation.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that you have to do in order to get it. So,
Right, so-
the easier
But
way
there-
is leave the country.
Okay, my point is when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, and the way is fucking just jump the border.
No. Right now, jump the border is not the right way.
But I'm just saying, there's a way. You know, like that's exactly what.
No. Jump the border is not the right way. You need to go through, like, there is multiple ways, right? You can just run into a U.S. embassy, ask for asylum too.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you can. That people have done that before.
Yeah, but good luck with that shit.
If you don't try, you don't know. If you don't try, you don't know. Cross the border, go to another country, run into a U.S. embassy, ask for asylum. You see?
But like I say, it's harder than it sounds.
But I
just
don't see how this is racist, though. I don't see how any of those are.
Oh
Racist.
no, it's not racist.
And let's be honest, okay? Let's be very, very honest. There is no such thing as not racist. You're
That's
all
true.
racist.
I'm racist against my own fucking people. I think.
Yeah. Like, if you think about racist, right? Like calling someone racist, that's racist,
I mean, yeah, I left the hood for a reason.
right? Like racist is not is an innate thing. Racist is like okay. People say don't be prejudiced. Everybody's prejudiced. We have preference. Preference makes prejudice, right? Because you have prejudice, you have racist. You are racist because
but-
you have certain preference towards certain race group,
Yeah,
right?
If you want a
Um,
significant other, you have a preferences of what you want what your significant other is to be. A lot of people who are
And
Hispanic
a lot of
they
time-
prefer to be with a Hispanic.
A lot of times mental. It's just mental. You didn't do anything with it. It's just in your mind, right? It's just in your mind. Like whenever I see Asians, like Chinese people, and any tourist site, I'll be like, fuck, my day's ruined. No, serious. I'll pretend I don't speak Chinese to Chinese a group of Chinese people. They have like no manner, and that has to do with education system today. But They're no manner, and it's really hard to hang out with them. My wife also called me cheap. I don't use a pillowcase. I wrap my pillow with a shirt that I worn that day. Pretty much have a clean pillow every. No, what you wore for that day, then it's not clean.
Tell the truth,
Amen.
there's my pillowcase. One of my pillow don't have a pillowcase on it, and I love that thing. I don't like the pillowcase for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're talking about racism, it's racist,
Mhm.
and Morgan Freeman says don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah,
and I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But like Raymond, I can't agree with about using the clothes that you wear for that day and go back to sleep with it, because that wouldn't be clean. That would be used.
Well, we could kind of expand on that too, because like, for example, I mean, great example, it's like with America, it is more race attentioned compared to other places around the world. Like, for example, you see like a black Canadian person, by wiki or all the other things, it's just the person just Canadian. For America, is, oh, this person's African American. You have Chinese American or Asian American. But other places, it's just they're just that. They're just British.
Let me put it this way, okay? America has the biggest problem with racism because American is not a race. You see that? If you're any other country, people don't blame you for being racist because majority of people are there are that race. America is a nationality. It's not a race. That's why you put your name, your race in front of it, and then American. So if you're Italian, Italian American. Asian, you're Asian American. American is a nationality. It's not a race. There technically is no go back to your country. So
everybody here are immigrants.
Everybody here is an immigrant at one time, right? Either you came in on your own, or your mom came in and delivered you here one way or another.
Yeah,
but America is not a race. There's no such thing as American.
Yeah, unless your name is like Night Wolf, and you have the feather hats and all.
But
that
even that, we give the name to Native American, right? They're not. They're technically, I don't know what depends
Navajo,
on what year you're talking about.
They're tribes, but those
they're not American. They're just Native Indigenous people, what we call it, right? They're not really American. They don't adopt American value or lifestyle. That's not American, right? America is a country right now, and that's a nationality, right? So everybody still think about their heritage, right? If you're Italian, you have Italian heritage, you follow that, right? If you're Irish, you have Irish, you celebrate Irish holidays. If you're Asian, you celebrate Asian holiday. You do your Asian, teaching and culture and stuff like that. And because there's still all of those, and there's no like unique stuff, everything is racist. Everything's racist, right?
Mm-hmm. If
you go to Japan, they don't celebrate like another country's holiday. We're over here, we have Ramadan, we have Christmas, we have Chinese New Year, we have everything. But when you're in other country, they don't do that. You have your own country's thing to celebrate.
And that's us.
So you have less of a racism issue.
No, that's why America. That's America, because we do that.
Well, that's why there's racism issue. Because everybody is looking another as not part of America.
Tell the truth, that's why I love America. We celebrate every holiday that toss at us.
You don't really get a day off, you just celebrate.
I don't give a damn. I'm still celebrating it.
That's because your work depends on that. Asian is a race. I thought it was a country.
No,
Asian is a continent.
Yeah, Asian is a group of races.
Speaking, Russia is Asian.
When you talk about Asian race,
you don't talk about
Tokyo
me.
Drift. No,
you don't talk about me because I don't even know I could categorize an Asian.
Asian is a group of races in Asia. So Asian is not a country.
I can't do
Asian
that.
Asian include what?
I'll have to start typing on Twitter if I try you have to do that.
Why? What happened?
The Asian guy did the Asian thing.
Let's not do that.
He went from widescreen to wider screen.
How can you have a group? All right, by saying Europeans, how many countries in there, right? How can you have a group? Yeah, Asian is a group of races, just like European is group of races.
Yeah, like my friend Jake, he's from Britain. He's British, but he's also that would be considered European. French is European. Italian is European. You have Irish is European. Scotland is European. They're a big group.
Asia, okay, Europe is not a race. Asia is not a race.
And then technically
Asia
speaking, you say Canadians, Mexicans are American. Canadians are American. We are American because we're part of North America. We're all categorized, but they're all different groups. You have, like for example, Mexico is technically speaking is United States of Mexico. Then we're United States of America.
Europe is a region. European is the people in that region, which consists of different races, right? You get that? You get that? So Asia is a region. Asian is people that's within that region, which consists of multiple races. Don't put me in a box.
Yeah, I don't want to be in this either, man. It's just like all I know is, see, like that's why I can't talk about a race because
Don't hire us for the Department of Education.
I literally only know that I'm American. Like that's
you have the
I don't know
Americas,
about that.
you have Latin America, you have European Union, EU, and you have the sides, the Russia and stuff like that. Those are considered non-EUs, but the Europeans. Then you have the Asians, right? And then you have the Kalas on the side, but
Australians.
right. So there's about multiple region, which when you describe the people in that region, is multiple races of that region. So Asia is a region. Asians are people in that region, including Japan, China, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, even India, right? Are all in there, and they are different races, but they're categorized as Asians.
Yeah, and then with Africa, Egyptians are.
Is
African.
Western a race? No, Westerner and Easterner is just wow. Westerner, Easterner is just back in the day there was no categorization, so people in Asia who think that they're in the East, they call everybody else that came in as Westerners, and East and obviously all the Westerner calls all the Asian Eastern, and then you have the mid category called Middle East.
Yeah, and then technically speaking, the Alaskans are like Northerns. Yeah.
So does that make sense? So Western is not a race; it's just a location to describe people from that area. It obviously consists of multiple races as there.
What about we?
Raymond says no. Then I don't know how to.
Wait, if you live in Alaska, you're gay. Are you Eskimo?
Oh God!
What the hell?
What the hell?
The Eskimo, you're Eskimo.
All right. So I think Raymond,
Anyways.
what you got wrong, what you got mistaken is that there's a region and there's a way to describe the people in that region versus a race. Okay. Because when you say your race is against Asians, all right, that's not saying that your race is against the race Asian. It's that your race is against Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Indian, all that included.
No. I just want to let you know, when they say Asian, they for some reason in the U.S. This is what I learned when I grow up. I grew up here. I learned that Chinese is a whole different race.
Chinese is pretty big. Chinese is a combination of all those.
Like Chinese, I remember my friend. I have a friend in high school. He was like, "Oh, I hate Chinese people." I was like, "So you hate Asian people?" He's like, "No, I just hate Chinese people. They're not Asian. They're Chinese."
And I that's because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Oh man,
They get their own category sometimes.
They really do. It's the most insane thing. I was like, okay, sure. He's like, "Are you Chinese?" I was like, "Why, you hate me too?" He's like, "No." He's like, "No, we're buddies." I was like, "Well, okay."
Selective racism.
Exactly.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. It is not a problem. It was never a problem, right? Because it's really funny for me to hear about racism against black people. Because I always talk about this, right? Because people forget that when white people are racist against black people is against racism. It's racist against Asians. I don't know if anybody remember that part of the history.
Mm-hmm.
But we were very bottom of the totem. And how is the black people gets all the benefit, but Asian gets nothing?
I don't even look at it like that. I don't know.
You know why? It's because we never ask.
I never really pay attention to those kind of. I don't know. I grew up very mixed culture, so I'd never experienced something like that. There's only rare moments that people are like, "Oh, you fucking chink." I was like, "Yeah, but you're a fuckface too," something like that.
Well, that's different, right? But what happened is when we are in America, that sort of thing kind of subsided already, right? There's already people are okay with all the other races around them, right? And they make friends, and obviously it's still selective racism, right? The people that you don't know, you still
that's still to this day.
Yeah,
so.
And that's everybody. I don't care who it is. Everybody.
Yeah, that's including myself.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Rick. Fucking Cubans.
Right. So, but then whenever somebody bring up the black card, and stuff like that, I'm like, dude, you forgot who carry all the TNT to make you that Intercontinental Railroad.
Yeah, you take so much pride for that 4th of July. Who made them fireworks?
I don't know who.
Chinese.
We did. We did. We came out of fire powder.
Great for you.
Right? So, think about that. Racism is not a big deal. Racism is not even a problem until you make it a problem.
I think I could make this easier for people to say. Do you think? Let's say. Let me put this in an example. Do you think 5 billionaires, different race, sit in a room and they're like, "Huh? No, you're black. Oh, you're Chinese." No. They would be like, "Yeah, look at those fucker down there." 5 races would say that because you know why?
5 billionaires sitting in a room.
That's different races. They won't be racist against each other.
They were racist against each other's own ownership. So what they have.
Well, that's different. That's just measuring dicks.
It's like, dude, you drive a Toyota? That piece of Asian shit?
Yeah, but they won't be racist against each other. They will
No,
never.
because they have come to a point where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter no more. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. Who's
Like to me, it's like racist. Like when people use racist as an excuse and stuff like that, or talk about it, it's just people that's undermining themselves and try to divide.
Yeah, when you lose the argument, that's when you bring it up, right? If you start calling people names and use arguments like that, like race and stuff like that, you have run out of logical excuses.
You ran out of ammo.
Yeah.
You shooting blanks now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like when I hear somebody say like, "Oh, because I'm black," yeah, you ran out of shit. I know that. I can just sit back now. I relax. You got nothing now. You got no cards. Right? That's to that point. So really, it wasn't a problem until somebody made it into a problem. It wasn't, because who doesn't have a friend that's a different race in America?
That's kind of crazy, right?
That kind of mindset is a scapegoat. Because instead of holding yourself to a standard or even accountability, they blame it on the race. It was like if
they don't have accountability.
Yeah.
Oh no! If you have one race as a friend in America, god damn, you're something.
You're
else.
weird. You're weird.
I give you.
You are
oh
weird.
My god, dude, that's crazy. Man.
I love my Guyanese friends because god damn, they fucking party. Guyanese people. Oh my god, I've been to one party.
Are we talking about the Naruto guy or like what the hell am I listen to?
Guyanese. It's a West Indies.
Guyanese. I don't know. That sounds racist, bro.
That's what Brian is. Brian Alcock. That's what Brian Alcock is. He's Guyanese. I went to one Guyanese party and this guy, the uncle of my wife's friend. All right, let me go grab some drinks. He went in the basement, brought up like 10 bottles. All right, wait. Went downstairs, brought up 10 more bottles. Wait. Went downstairs, brought 10 more bottles. Wait. Went downstairs and brought like 5, also like 5 cases of different type of beers and ales, whatever. It was just 3 whole tables of just alcohol, and they partied for 7 days straight. That's fucking dope. I don't remember much, but it was fucking fun.
I know some white.
Yeah.
I do. I
don't remember
know.
it. If you don't remember, it's a good party.
I know some white people that do that, so I don't know.
Raymond says, "Why aren't we refer as breeds instead of race? Because we're mixed breed. How you gotta consider those people?
I ain't no damn dog.
Yeah.
That's why Eric's a bitch.
Right? when you refer them as breeds, now what about those crossbreeds? You know?
True, I'm a crossbreed. I'm a Puerto Rican Cuban.
Then like pretty much everybody in America is a mutt.
Yeah.
Have you one of that? Was it 23andMe?
Everybody's mine. I did mine.
Everybody's mud.
I'm like 45% Spaniard, 19% Taino, indigenous Puerto Rican. I'm like 1% Ireland.
Wait, what you said? Indigenous?
Indigenous Puerto Rican.
Oh, dude, that means
I'm Taino.
I'm just saying.
19%.
Thank you to your ancestor. We have cigars.
I'm pretty sure, Eric, if you go test it, you'll get 1% indigenous as well.
Hey, you leave me alone. I don't want to give them my DNA. I don't want them to clone.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need another clone of myself.
Everybody. It's been thousands of years when human being existed. Everybody's a mud.
But to tell the truth, I am mixed. So, yeah, there you go.
I'm like, grand total of like 12% of different types of African.
When you start using breed, it starts to come out with different names that shouldn't be, like a bulldog and a Shih Tzu. That breed is bullshit.
Now I have another question: is that a real breed, or are you just fucking with me?
Yeah, bullshit.
Okay.
And then you have a doodle with cocker spaniel. You get cockadoo. You don't want to use breed as a way of identification because,
leave.
Yeah. Rick will be like, yeah,
Yeah, I'd be like Cuban Rican. Yeah, Cuban Rican would be like my breed name since that's what I am. My wife is black and Puerto Rican, so I can't really say her on live.
So what would be French and Vietnamese?
Frenchese?
Frenchese.
Frenchese.
I guess that's why I am. Fuck.
Then we have African American. No, African American means that you're from Africa. You just came to America, become American. That's African American. That's not really a race. It's because people don't want to use word black.
So if you're Puerto Rican and Chinese, that means you're Ricanese. That means your knees are Rican.
Again, when you use the word American, that's a nationality. You are a African that's in America. Your nationality is American, so you're African American.
So for the people that just call themselves American.
And to be honest with you, most of those people who consider themselves African American never been to Africa.
Yep.
So I wouldn't consider them African American really. I want to name a dog Stain. Recall your dog. Come Stain. Oh my god.
I can't believe Tony just fucking fell for that. He just fucking
I read it.
He just went right into that motherfucker.
That's okay. That's okay. I read. South African. Well, you know how many countries in South Africa?
Well,
wait, hold on.
South Africa is an actual
it's still
country.
Africa.
It's still Africa, but I'm
It's
like I
still
said,
Africa.
even though you're South
region
Africa,
itself.
the region has
It's
very
still
very large divide. So,
Yeah.
but yes, South African is a term to describe people from South Africa.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
like,
Africa is just a really weird one to describe because majority of people are actually not from Africa.
well, they got. No, I don't want to go into that.
Right? It's like try to decipher Elon Musk. Yeah, try to figure that one out.
Yeah, but the thing is, like South Africa, there's more white people than anything. So.
Well, it's like in UK, there's more black people than white. You'll be very surprised.
Yeah, there's more black people in the UK.
I never.
Also, German descent. Yeah. So
I never went to UK.
Human
so
has been migrating here and there all these years. There's no such thing as pure breed anymore. Okay, not even pure breed dogs are pure.
Yeah, you get. It's so hard to get a purebred of.
Purebred dog is not pure. Purebred dog is a mud, and then we give them a name, and then when they mix it with the same mud, they make a pure breed.
So it became a pure mud.
Right? They're literally not pure. They're literally not pure because they were breeded to be a certain way.
If I was 100% Taino, then I'll be Puerto Rican. But
Puerto Rican.
I'm Spaniard, African, and Taino, which makes Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico cannot be a 100% its own thing because we are a mixture of three things. All Puerto Ricans have percentage of Spain, Taino, and African.
That same concept can be applied to human. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Same concept can be applied to human. If I start sub-categorizing people, I don't think that will work.
Yeah, unless you're Adam and Eve, you're not pure.
Yeah. And even Adam and Eve are not pure.
Yeah. Adam's dirt and Eve is the rib.
You know, my girl was saying.
You sure about that?
My girl was the other day. She was like, "It's about time for her month," and she's like, "Why did this happen?" I'm like, "Go blame Eve."
Go blame the snake.
Well, if women were not tempted, would have never had happened. So it is still Eve's fault.
Yeah, it's Eve's fault.
Purebred dogs are not pure, neither are humans. Yes, I agree with that. Purebred humans are not purebred. So, but the thing is that people have so much pride over their culture or their country of origin,
ethnicity,
that they wanted to identify themselves.
Yeah, like fucking Tony, dead ass.
Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm just saying.
I'm just much more cultured than you. My dog is more cultured than you.
See what I mean? Fucking Asian these days.
I'm even more Asians.
Like I don't fucking get it.
You don't get it? Try to drink some soup. Maybe you'll get it.
No, I'm not
Maybe
from
a
Europe.
ramen.
I'm not like you guys.
I can't even blame him for not know how to eat ramen because it's not his culture, technically. But like him not knowing how to eat a pho, that's just like, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. So that's why I can't even consider myself as fucking.
Yeah, so that's why he can only call himself I'm a pride American. That's
like that ass. That's all I could say is like that.
He's not even gonna say I'm a Vietnamese American. He's just like, I just want to be American.
I just want to be American because fuck man, I have like no culture pride in that side. Well, I lied. I mean I do, but it's not like I don't take it too serious. I don't know.
Well, in the end, like what is there to protect? What is there to be so proud about? It's not okay. Yeah, you're from that country. Then what? Then
exactly.
What?
Then what? Nothing happened, bro.
It doesn't do anything for you. What does that do for you?
I mean,
nothing.
Cultures. I'm like, it has like certain significance in a way for like history wise, if you want to be proud of that history. But again, everything's subjective.
Oh yeah, but every
I'm
history
so-
has a dark side. Nobody ever mentioned that.
I'm more proud of American history than fucking Vietnamese history. I'll tell you that.
Well.
I am not proud of Vietnamese history. Actually, I don't know too much about it, so I can't speak on it.
Well, for Eric, they'll be like, so Eric, what are you proud about Vietnamese? Well, Vietnamese did win one war,
I guess.
Yep.
the one that whipped Eric's ass.
Right? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, I'm proud of that. They whoop my own ass. Fuck you, mosquito. Look at this.
Oh, you
fucker.
got it. You got
That's
it.
a fucking big mosquito. Goddamn.
That's a huge one, man. That has the feast, like mutation.
Usually Ito in Spanish means small.
Yo,
that's a
you
fucking
see-
mosquito.
But y'all just fucking skip over my skill of just catching that motherfucker.
The Vietnamese. I think they won the war.
I'm
No,
motherfucking.
no.
Yo, I did
You're
a
already a
kung fu
failure.
shit.
You didn't try to catch it with the chopstick. You catch it with your hands.
Your ancestors just went into your hand. And you caught it.
Oh shit. I don't know. That was pretty cool on me, man.
Siberian Huskies and Belgian Malinos, Dalmatians. So much pride they're named after the place that they came from. No, that's just a way to identify them. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Like an English bulldog.
yeah. Because everybody want to breed their own bulldogs. Now you need to distinguish. Okay, this bulldog's from that. This bulldog from that. This bulldog from that. So yeah, all that was not necessary to start with. To it really being a Hey, stop. I know you were like, that reminds me of like, when I saw on like YouTube and stuff, like sometimes they drop a play and they catch it. They're like,
Oh yeah. I was like, I got fucking power.
I've done that so many times. Oh, bro. Okay. This was a moment in my life that I swear to God, I'm like, yes, I am Peter Parker. I was taking a shower. Behind me was my razor. When I shave something in the shower, I have a mirror. And I remember I'm just washing. And then I stopped midway. I'm like, I felt something. And I just cocked back real fast and I caught my razor midair. It was behind me. I couldn't see it. So I'm like, I stopped. I'm like, I feel strange. I'm like, oh shit. And I turned around, I caught it midair. And I'm like,
what he
looking at my
didn't
hand,
know
I'm
is
like,
actually the Diddy was trying to like shave his back, and when he turned around, Diddy just ran really quick and he catched the thing.
so I'm going like this. I'm like, does anything come out? And then I started trying to climb on my wall, and then I fell, bust my ass. I'm like, okay, never mind. That's a one-time thing. Either that was Spider-Man or Ultra Instinct.
You gotta get bitten by a spider first. Come on, man. We all know that. Getting bitten by Diddy gets you nothing. Gets you oily. Jeez. Let's get that through. Get that through your mind. Ah.
I mean, I'm with my wife. She's like a black widow.
Oh,
That means you had to die. You know that, right?
I know.
it's just one day.
Yeah.
Wait for
She
that
ain't
day.
widow until you die.
If I stop coming to the podcast, you know what happened.
Something great happened.
Oh, I'll enjoy my ramen. And so
Well, if
does
you think
Tony.
about how like a grasshopper, the male grasshopper dies,
True.
that's a great way to die,
And he just want to fuck.
right? He gets to orgasm and the head gets snapped off, just like that.
It's double head.
So the last thing that he remembered was euphoria. Can you imagine they all went the praying mantis all meet at heavens? Like,
You
hey,
too?
that was
You
a good
too?
one, huh? That was a good one, huh? Yeah, it was. I won.
What's dual master mean? I mean, Rick. I just
I
fucking
don't have the thing, but
I can't believe I just called my own name. What the fuck? Rick.
Dual Master
I
is.
hit my turn.
Yeah.
With this face car facing down.
I have it in my closet.
You have activated my trap card.
Exactly. I am a Dual
Well,
Master. I could
Trap
be young.
car? You want to Thailand?
Yep.
Is that how you want to die, Tony? If I have to, yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, between this, I have lived a happy life. I'm ready to versus. I think I'll choose the latter, right? So
I mean, I think we all had that conversation with like our wives or women we're with. Like when we say like, sit on our face, like, oh, do you mean hover? Like, no, sit. I'll breathe through my skin. I'll photosynthesize. Fucking sit. Whatever happens, it happens. I'm a warrior and I'm ready to die on this hill. Just sit. So if
literally,
I die.
You can die hard,
Exactly.
and then on gravestone, die hard, Rick.
What am I listening to? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm sure I'll die on Crapper, and that's actually not bad either.
I mean, that's the Elvis way.
Yeah, I mean that's not bad either. Die on a crapper.
Dumbo hound dog. Oh,
That's
mama.
not a bad way to die either. I don't know. There's so many ways to die, but then die the way you prefer, I guess.
What
But
was his last words?
way I want to die. I
Holy
really don't
shit.
want to die on the bed. I don't know. I really don't want to die like lying on the bed for like months and months and months and finally just die.
I don't know. If I was at that stage, I would ask every nurse to, can you give me a hand job?
Right? You were just like, okay, here's all my wealth, put it on the table, one by one.
Yep.
Just see who can kill you.
Including the mail.
Diddy will be there waiting for you. Diddy, what's his name? Nelly.
Yep.
I don't know. At
They're
that
all
point,
waiting in line.
At that point, I'm about to die. Yeah. All right. Let's see how much.
It's like you're not gonna be able to take the money with you, so
Mm.
might as well use it.
True.
Sounds kind of rough. That's kind of depressing.
Is it though? Is it?
Is it? I don't know. I haven't tried yet. I'll let you know when I die. When I see you on the other side, I'll be like, dude, that was the best
Nope.
way to die. Or like, dude, that was a downer, man.
Nope. Not
The
gonna let you
last
have-
one that came in, she's ugly as fuck.
Not
Still
gonna let
got,
you- not
still
gonna let
got
you do
some,
that.
though.
Tony, if you die, I'll kill you.
What?
I don't
Always
know.
keep that in mind.
That sounds promising.
I don't know. If Tony died, I would go to his funeral. I was like, yeah, I could have prevented it, but I didn't.
In my spirit, be like, thank you. No, I'll probably, I don't know. I can't say for sure. You never know when you're gonna die. You never know, right? You never know. It's just gotta be one thing happens. I hopefully happen in the most dramatic way possible.
I want to
Like
look
don't
I want-
I don't want to die in the dumbest way possible. Like
Yeah, I want to be. I want to die. Like I don't know. I want to do something like heroic when I die. That's why.
you know what? Heroic. Before you die, run into the bank, rob the bank, and just give everybody money. That's heroic. Everybody will remember you. You'll be on the news.
But the thing is, those money will never. That they can never spend it.
Yeah, they can.
No, it's marked.
You go to the bank, grab the money, and just spread it like that. Everybody who pick it up the money can spend it.
Still though, they don't they look at the serial number and all of that.
No. Those are the spare bags where they give it to you, and like you run, it has a ink in there.
No.
Yeah,
Well, then they won't be getting much cut. Bank these days don't have money, bro.
exactly. You're like, I got crypto hard drive. Everybody, there you go. You get some. And here's my private hard drive for all the porn. There you go too.
That's a lot of worth.
Right? But Eric, people, right, when you die, I'll go to just give me your password to your computer. I'll go erase your search history for you.
I'm
I'll
not
be a
afraid-
good friend.
Tell the truth, I'm not afraid of my search history. The only thing I search is about raccoon jerking off. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's all everybody.
I will erase that.
Went to bowling today, score of 74. That's
What
better
the-
than me. That's okay.
74, bro. What?
Damn.
74?
One of my boys, they're a pro bowler. He taught me. So every time I do a game, I get like 180 or 190.
Bro, your finger's broken?
My arm's broken.
74? Tony, did you get worse? I forgot.
I don't know. I think I actually no. If you hit a few pin every game, you get 70, at least 70.
At least 70.
Let's go bowling.
He
in,
forgot to put the garter guard up.
Let's go bowling in Phoenix.
No,
I'm always down.
no.
I'm always down.
I don't really need to sit there and watch Eric hugging balls. Okay.
When do you mean fingering balls?
No, he's literally hugging balls. Like he hugs the ball and then toss.
Hmm.
Yeah, he hugs balls. Purple balls, blue balls. He hugs balls.
Your shit purple. You gotta go to a doctor real quick.
It's just cold day, man. It's just cold.
That's freezing. That ain't cold day.
That's a cold day, man. That's a cold day. Anyways, 1 hour, 15 minutes. I think this is it for this episode. Good topic. Again, here's the final question. Should you swallow or not on a 5-year-old cigar? What do you think, Eric? Swallow or not?
What the fuck you mean? No.
Thank
You
God you say
okay.
cigar.
tell the truth, the only thing you swallow is fucking food. It may be some pussy juice, but
That's a cigar.
that is a cigar.
I am not gonna swallow any smoke from fucking red meat lover.
You sure you don't want to swallow any meat? Oh my god, man.
I'm not Eric. Like I
We'll
said,
let everybody.
I
just
do
stop
raw.
now.
I do ramen, and then Eric sleeps with raw men. Oh no, he sleeps with men raw.
All right.
So what
anyway,
do you think?
What I think?
Yeah. Is that great
Um,
knowledge? Because, in 5 years, your cigar do mellow out.
Yeah, but I don't know why you
Oh,
had to
geez.
swallow it to taste it. Usually taste it before you swallow.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. You taste
I-
it before you swallow.
After this, we got to go watch the video, and you guys were fucking cracked up.
I might die. I might die watching it. So just a nibble, just a tip. Okay. All right. So that is it for this episode. I'll see you guys next week with these crazy host, side host with me.
Did you just call me
You calling
hoe?
a side hole?
Right?
Host.
Oh.
Host.
Host,
I-
Merry Christmas.
Bro, I hear hoes. I was like, what the fuck?
Microphone doesn't work well, but then you are what you hear. It's okay. So yeah, I will see you guys next
I'm a
week.
side
and
mistress at best.
yeah, side mistress at best. No, step aside. Pull the ticket away.
I just want to let you know my asshole is not shaved.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, if you're a man, you're
Yeah.
shaving your butthole, then
Those who shave expect entrance. And that is it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Peace.
peace.
You've been listening to the In the Shadows podcast. There's nothing like a fine cigar, and that's our passion. And on the show, we'll talk about everything and anything cigars. And you know what happens when you get a bunch of guys together smoking cigars. The conversations go on. And that is what this show is all about. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. Remember, everything you need is on YouTube at Soy Sauce Assassin. The live show is every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And get cigar reviews. Wishing you long ashes. We'll see you next time on In the Shadows podcast.